That makes sense. But there are so many cloud service providers out there. Why should I choose Gotbackup?
Because of Gotbackup's unbeatable value at an unbeatable price. And here's the best part, with Gotbackup, you and up to 5 family or team members can enjoy the peace of mind that comes with 6 terabytes of secure storage for unlimited devices. Access your files securely from any device, Windows, Mac, iOS, Android, or through any web browser. With end-to-end encrypted online storage, your data is shielded in a secure gateway in your cloud, giving you complete control over your digital footprint. But Gotbackup isn't just about securing your data. Gotbackup is the only cloud backup service of its kind that not only secures your data but also puts money back in your pocket with our lucrative affiliate program. When you become a Gotbackup affiliate, you can earn commissions for every person you refer to our cloud service. It's a win-win. Secure your data and boost your income simultaneously.
Okay, I really like that part. Sign me up.
Don't settle for anything less than the best when it comes to protecting your digital life. Choose Gotbackup, where security, value, and opportunity come together to safeguard your data and empower your future. Visit Gotbackup.com today to sign up and start securing your digital life.
Okay, I'm stopping.
Hey everybody, this is a...
Hello, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Jonathan, Kingsley, Lady Lillian, Prosper, Raphael, Auntie Rose, Sebobo, and Mr. Zoom, and Amanda as well. Good evening from Achimota. My name is Reverend Bijou Togobert. A peace and security expert. I'm sorry for starting a little bit late. I just got done with my French market in Burkina Faso and had to jump into this. And we are about to get into our presentation. Now, if this is your first time, you have been invited by somebody, could you please write in the chat for me, as in M-E in caps. Just write in the chat for me, as in me, myself, M-E. So I know that you are, okay, I see Sebobo. Yes, let me give you a good welcome. I love good welcome. Did you get your welcome, Sebobo? Yes, that's your welcome. Anyone else who is here as a guest, a special guest this evening? Anyone else? Okay, now, okay, Amanda, welcome. Let me give you your special welcome too. A lot of hearts from me. We are in the week of Valentine. If you are here today, I'm sure you would want to protect your love using Gotbackup. By tomorrow, you should protect your beautiful memories using Gotbackup. So if you are ready, please, everyone type into the chat, ready in caps for me, while I quickly share with you my screen. Ready? Who is ready? I see Kingsley saying he's ready. Okay. Is my screen showing right? Okay, so you are welcome. This evening, I'm going to be talking about Gotbackup, a subject, a service I'm very much passionate about. And I'm going to be talking about Gotbackup, which is empowering everyone in the whole world. Almost the whole wide world is being overrun by Gotbackup. And not only individuals is it empowering, families, businesses, institutions, organizations, and we are talking about dreams. With Gotbackup, we talk about 2 dreams. We talk about your digital dreams, my digital dreams, then my financial dreams. So if you are ready, let's move on and know what Gotbackup is all about. Gotbackup is a secure cloud storage. It actually comes at an unbelievable price, very affordable by anyone who is using a phone or any gadget and is in need of a secure cloud storage. And it also gives an opportunity to partake in a lucrative affiliate program. Very simple. Now, when we are talking about Gotbackup, how did it come about? There is a company that is responsible for the development of Gotbackup. And this company is called Global Virtual Opportunities. Global Virtual Opportunity was set up almost 30 years ago, and they were into backing up data of industries, big organizations and institutions. And it was set up in Canada, Quebec, in Gatineau. Right after working there for a while, and ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about a multi-million-dollar internet marketing and software development company. I want you to put that at the back of your mind. With almost 3 decades of work in the world. Why am I taking time to talk about GVO? Simply because I want you to have trust in this company, which is credible, which is legal, which is professional, which knows what it is about. For almost 30 years has been in this business. And it owns its own data center in the US. After practicing in Canada, they moved to Texas in the US. Okay, and they own their own data center. And behind GVO, we have teams, different teams, administrative, technical. And this team is being led by the CEO, who is called Joel Therin. Indeed, last year in November, he was here in Ghana, his first time. He and his wife, Yev, for the first time in Africa, and Ghana was the destination because Gotbackup is moving widely in this country. They came and there was a big event that happened in Mesvi Grand Hotel in East Legon in November, attended by almost 900 people to 1,000. A lot of them were turned away because the hall had the capacity for only 800. So if you are listening to me, I want you to know that Gotbackup, a GVO, is credible. And a company to be credible, an organization to be credible, it must have a board of directors. And among these board members, as you can see, there is an African in the person of Dr. Kweku Ohini Asari. And the name already tells you that he is a Ghanaian. He is a professor. Yeah, he actually brought Gotbackup to Ghana. So if we are talking about Africans having an interest in Gotbackup, there's somebody solidly sitting on the board of directors who has the context, who has the interest of Africans at heart, more particularly Ghanaians. No wonder Joel Therin was in Ghana, in Africa for the first time. So I want you to have your mind rested, knowing very well that we are talking about a very, very important company. Ladies and gentlemen, GVO, Global Virtual Opportunity, is not a pyramid. It is not a Ponzi scheme. It's very important for me to say this right on the onset. Keep this at the back of your mind. If it was a pyramid, it would not have survived for almost 30 years. If it was a Ponzi scheme, it would not have survived for almost 30 years. It has solid services that it sells to its clients and partners. Services, solid, robust system that exists. Now, that is the physical address of Gotbackup data center in Texas. Anyone can check it out. With this, I want to quickly move on while we are even talking about cloud storage. Cloud storage is important because we are in a digital world. We are talking about data. And data is generated at an unprecedented rate. We are being told, is it an hour or so, over 4 million terabytes of data is produced in the entire world. Ladies and gentlemen, 4 million, is that correct? 400 million terabytes of data is produced. Mine is included, yours is included. Talk about social media. The content that we generate, the pictures we take when we are talking about data, the videos that we make, the how do you call it? The reports that we write and then we are saving. All those are part of the data we are talking about. Those online transactions that we make, the banking transactions that we make, the Uber that we order, everything is about cloud storage. It's about AI. There's a link between these two. And we are talking about digital interaction. And all of it boils down to valuable data. So data is so valuable that we need to secure it. And when you are securing it, you want to be careful where you are securing it. One, how you can access it easily. Two, how it can be safe. Three, who should have access to it. Four, who actually is taking care of that data for you to be sure that it is secure. GVO as an organization has decided to leverage, after several analyses, leverage on two global trends and develop Gotbackup. The first global trend, which I'm going to be talking to you about briefly, is about the world of smartphones. In 2025, the source of this data is Statista. In 2025, the past year, we are told that we had over 18 billion phones in circulation. The phone industry is booming and continues to boom. Our entire life is on a phone. Our precious memories, everything we hold dear, is no longer in the form of paper. If you have a land paper, the first thing, a document of your land, the first thing you will do, you will quickly take, you will scan it and hide it. Where are you hiding it? On a pen drive? That's not safe enough. On an external drive? That's not safe enough. So you see, everything we are doing, we use our smart gadgets to do. And there's so much reliance on it, to the extent that 79%, let's say 80% of people, when they are going to bed, they use their phone as an alarm clock. Then we are told almost 65% of people look into their phones, and we are talking about 160 times in a day. Even if lovers are there, they are looking at each other, they start counting. For a whole, they will not get to 160 times. If you leave your phone at home by mistake, you will see yourself going back home to pick it up, because everything you own is on that phone. To the extent the phone has become a kind of an addiction to some people. You are driving, you are on your phone, you are texting, you are doing audio, you are watching TikTok. This is what reliance on phone does. And as I said, ladies and gentlemen, we generate a lot of data. And when we are talking about data, we are talking about the risk of losing that data. And the more you generate it, the more you know that you will lose it. The potential of losing it is so high, and it is not intentional. It can be accidental. You can drop your phone, or your phone can drop off your hand and then get damaged. And then, yes, you may be using an iPhone and you have iCloud on it. But the question is, how sure are you everything you have on that phone is in that iCloud phone? Accidentally, 45% of people have lost their data just like that. Over 5,700 screens are cracked every hour. When you use Samsung, for instance, and the screen is cracked, sometimes it's not even cracked though. You just see ink coming on top of it. That's the end of your screen. Having access to what is inside that phone is another story altogether. And a laptop or cell phone is stolen every 43 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, we are all looking for solutions. How can we securely save our data and have access to it anywhere, anytime, and at an affordable cost? We already have service providers who have been giving us this service of storing our data. If you use Android, I'm sure you are using Google Drive. If you are using Microsoft, laptop, or desktop, you are using Google Drive, or you are using, Dropbox. You are using iDrive. If you are using an Apple gadget, you are using iCloud. If you are using iPhone, iPad, you have OneDrive. There are many solution providers. But 2.5 years ago, almost 3 years ago, when Gotbackup got on the scene, there have been massive migration from these traditional service providers towards Gotbackup. The question is why? Very simple. Gotbackup comes at an unbeatable value. How do I mean? When you make a comparison between iCloud, Dropbox, Google Drive, all of them are cloud service storage services. When you compare them to Gotbackup, you will understand why I say Gotbackup comes at an unbeatable value. iCloud, $360 for 6 terabytes per year for 6 users. Dropbox, $660 per year for 6 terabytes for only 3 users. Google Drive, $216 per year, 5 terabytes, 1 user. I have used and continue to use iCloud. I know what it means to pay for iCloud storage. I understand very well. Google Drive, I understand. Now, Gotbackup. Gotbackup tells you will give you 6 terabytes for $99.97 for 12 months, 1 year. Let's round it up to $100. As if that is not enough, the price, compare the price, this $100 with the one on the left, then you understand. It is compatible across all operating systems. You use iCloud, you use how do you call it? Apple gadgets, iCloud. You use iOS, no, not iOS. You use Android. You use Microsoft. You use Windows. You use Linux. Whatever operating system, Gotbackup is compatible across all of them. With this 6 terabytes, you can get your family. You can share your 6 terabytes with your family members and your loved ones. And they will have it themselves. And there is priority support. And it's very easy to assign if you want to give to someone, and very, very easy to manage. You don't need to be IT savvy. You don't need to have any technical know-how. You didn't have technical know-how when you were using your iCloud or your Google Drive. Gotbackup, user-friendly, okay? And you can connect it to unlimited number of devices. Interesting thing, those who are using Google Drive, if you want 2 terabytes, you will pay $120 a year for 2 terabytes that you can't even share with anyone. You see the problem now. That $120, why won't I use it to get Gotbackup for 6 terabytes and be able to share? You see why the unbeatable value continues? Yes. Then, when we are talking about security, Gotbackup gives priority to security, multi-layers of security. We are talking about 260 AES military-grade end-to-end encryption security, ladies and gentlemen. The same security that Gotbackup is using is the same one that iCloud is using, Amazon is using, Microsoft is using, the others are using. So when it comes to security, your data is active, it is encrypted end-to-end. Your data is dormant, it is encrypted end-to-end. Nobody can intercept it. Nobody can get into it. Cybercrime committers cannot go near it. They cannot go near the server room of Gotbackup because the security is guaranteed. Then because GVO owns a data center, it is PCI compliant, meaning when you use your credit card, your debit card, whatever card you have to purchase Gotbackup subscription, the details of your card are very safe. And we have a policy of 30-day money back. It means within 30 days, when you get Gotbackup and you are not satisfied for one reason or the other, I haven't seen it yet, you can write to GVO and then get your money back. And then they take their service, 100% automated. When you have your laptop and you install Gotbackup on it, it clones the C drive of your machine. If anything happens to that machine and you get into another machine or a new one, get into your back office, get to where your data is and restore your C drive, and any other drive that you added to it. It's so beautiful. And again, ladies and gentlemen, when you do that to your computer, it's at the background and updating every hour, whatever you are doing on that machine is automated. And you can access your files anywhere. You can also share your files with different permissions, to view only, to edit, there's another permission, 3 different permissions on your file that you can share in the form of a link and send it anywhere in the world. You can do share and collaborate. You can be editing a document, and then somebody will also be editing the same document, and you can see your edits together when all of you have Gotbackup like this. Yeah? Then also, why I like Gotbackup is the fact that I can see my documents on my phone. When you are backing up your computer, you can choose the files you want to put into the how do you call it, into the cloud of Gotbackup. The C drive is automatic. The others, whatever you want to add, you can pick and choose and put into the cloud and have access to it anywhere in the world at any time. Another benefit is the bulk emailing system that allows you to send emails between 15 to 20,000 emails in bulk. When you get into the system, there are parameters that you can use in order to set it up. And the system can actually personalize the people to whom the emails are going. And also it's automated. You can set it, the date and the hour you want those emails to go. You set it in the system and voila, you are good to go. Now, there's one thing which is very important. When you hook up to Gotbackup, you can never lose your photos anymore. You can never lose your videos and digital data ever again. Your digital dream is realized. You can go to bed, not wake up in the middle of the night and sorting through your pictures and seeing which one you need to delete because iCloud or Google Drive is telling you your storage is full. And on top of your Gmail, you have that red box telling you on the 8th of March, you cannot do email again. You cannot receive email again. Get yourself Gotbackup and let your digital dream send you to bed. When you sleep, you wake up without your heart missing a beat. What do I do about my storage? 98% of the hard work has been done for you. And Gotbackup, ladies and gentlemen, is taking over the entire world. We have 195 countries in the world. We are already in 164 countries. I think yesterday, the Solomon Island was added. I know about Solomon Island. When I was in Fiji, somebody offered me a beautiful tray from Solomon Island. It's far away. It's very, very far away. They are also on Gotbackup. That should tell you the power of this service. That should tell you how friendly, how user-friendly it is. Anybody can use it, please. And it's easy. Within 5 minutes, you install it on your gadget and you start backing up. And that is it for you. Because like I like saying these days, the availability of soap does not guarantee the neatness of your clothes. You can have Gotbackup and not do it, and then you will lose your data. Don't be like that person who has soap but is not ready to wash his or her clothes with it. On this, ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy to introduce to you one of our African leaders. He has a wealth of experience in what he's about to tell you. It's awesome. His experience is almost 2 decades in this business. And I'm happy to say that he is my mentor. He is also a trainer extraordinaire. He will be taking us through the second global trend. And he happens to be my soulmate, my husband, Mr. Henry Calvinbert. HB, over to you. Thank you very much. Probably he would want to show a video before he starts. I do not know. Thank you so much. God bless.
Wow, 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 wow. This wonderful. Please share the emojis. I mean, let's give Reverend Bijou some. Let's show her some love. Please, I can't see any reactions. Please. Where are the reactions? Where are the wonderful? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Great. It's a privilege to be doing this with you, Reverend Bijou. Reverend Bijou happens to be my wife. Thank you, thank you. I am so impressed because this is a person that is not computer savvy, not close to it. And if she is able to do a presentation like this is just to tell us that Gotbackup system or program is very simple. Because if she can do it, that means anyone can do it. So this was a good presentation, Reverend Bijou. Congratulations to you. And I will be, oh no, sorry. Not sharing my screen yet. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Share. It's okay. Can you see? Back with you. This great, great, great.
Yes, we can see it.
Okay, good. Thank you. There is more. Let me go to where you stop. Okay, you stop at, you talked about the Solomon Islands. All right, let's
Yes, I did.
welcome country number 165. So can we see some reactions in the chat? Just it could be, you know, hand clap, it could be love, it could be, you know, some bubbles, whatever it is. Let's welcome country number 165. Now, after hearing all of what you've heard about the fantastic service of Gotbackup, wonderful product it is, Gotbackup has more. And I'm going to be telling you or sharing with you this evening the other part, which is very important. You remember we talked about two dreams, the digital dream and your financial dream. Now your digital dream has been delivered to you. Never ever lose your digital assets again, whether it's your pictures, your videos, your audio, your documents. Don't lose them. Keep them in the cloud, safe with Gotbackup. But there is more. Gotbackup has a strategic partnership. Okay, now all what you have heard, Gotbackup is taking over the world one country at a time. Gotbackup says we want to capture the world, guys, in digital sense. We want to take over the world and make sure that no one loses, you know, their digital asset. Now, people need to know. Okay, so we need strategic partnerships to help us do that. And we will share profits with you, you know, and you will be seeing the system Gotbackup uses for that and how that is done. I want you to know this. Gotbackup is the only cloud service product or service company in the world that pays. No, as we speak, no other cloud service shares its profit or pays you. Now we're just in the second month of the year of 2026. It's a good opportunity we have. Many times we begin the year by having, resolutions. And one of the things we have on our resolutions is that we need an extra income besides other things, maybe health, what do you call it? Health target and some other things. We also want a new stream of income. And you have an opportunity tonight, if this is your first time, to see something that can create, that can give you a new stream of income. Now, you've heard about the cloud service, the cloud storage, and how feasible this is when it comes to business. How far will this go? Now we have on your screen, we have a stat. We have something from Statista. Great work done. You know, Statista is known for their research, their statistical work and stuff like that. So on the screen, they did something about the cloud market, and this is from 2022 to 2030. So look here. Now, what is that? It is the size of the cloud market from 2022, or the value of the cloud market since 2022. 2022, the value of the cloud market was about 90 billion. Not Ghana cedis, 90 billion US dollars. All what we're going to be talking about here is in US dollars. 90 billion is bigger than many countries' GDP. Many of them. Now, last year, a move to the projection was 165, but it went beyond 165 billion. All right. This year, the expectation is that it's going to go over 200 billion US dollars. That is the cloud market. That's the value of it. Okay. Since this new year is just starting, let's count it as well. So from 2026, 7, 8 to 2030 is about the next 5 years. The projection is that the cloud storage market is going to be valued at almost $500 billion US dollars. And that is big, folks. That is huge. All right. There is this saying which my partner, one of my senior partners have made me to fall in love with. This is by this guy called Heyman. I hope I got his name right. But this is so big, even if you have a little percentage in it, or you own something small from it, it becomes so big. And what is this statement? It's a statement that goes like this. You probably have heard it. I hope I will correctly quote it. It's a slice of something big is worth a whole of something small. Okay, so let me give you a typical example. Now, grape is something whole, right? A whole grape. It's a small grape, but it's full. Now, if I give you that grape, all right, one grape, and give someone else a slice of a watermelon, which is very big. Now, who will have more juice? Of course, it's not rocket science. The one who has the watermelon will have more juice, even though it's a slice, but it's a slice of something big. And the grape is a full grape, but it's small. Now, you want to tap into this industry because it's big. So any little you can get from there, it is very huge. You want to take advantage of this. This is trends and they don't lie. Okay, it's a digital trend. They don't lie. Now, how do you get started on this project? We call it, how can you be a part of this? You already heard about how much Gotbackup is being offered out there. Okay, it gives great value for money, right? Compared to all its other competitors, which is the iCloud, the Google, the Dropbox, Amazon, and all of that. I can tell you there is no cloud service right now that offers better price than Gotbackup. Nowhere in the world. I can confidently tell you that. So it's a great package, and you must be a part of this. To be a part of this, 6 terabyte, which gives you family pack, sorry, which gives you 6 terabytes, 6 users, multiple operating systems, and unlimited device. You can get it for $99.97 a year. Let's call it $100 a year. If you want to be a part of the affiliate program, which we call the strategic partnership, it is $20 per year. So add $20 to $100, that's $120 you are paying for your cloud storage service, which you will enjoy and will guarantee that you have your digital assets saved. But also, you have an opportunity to build an incredible business. Okay, how does that work? Let's continue. So you can get started with the family pack, with the Gotbackup Pro, with the Gotbackup Enterprise solution. You know, the Gotbackup Pro is for individuals and probably small business and stuff like that. But if you use or generate a lot of data, you will need more than 6 terabytes. So if you are a school, a hospital, a big business or whatever, church that consume or produce a lot of data, you will need more. So the Gotbackup Enterprise solutions might be better for you. It's 20 terabyte of cloud space, okay? To set up that, one-time payment is $700. Okay, there's a one-time payment. Then yearly subscription is $600. Okay, then we have the Gotbackup Pro. We will talk about it at the end. Now, what do you get from Gotbackup, or what does Gotbackup give back? What do you earn as a strategic partner of Gotbackup? Gotbackup pays 7 different commissions to its strategic partners. So you can earn 7 ways by being a strategic partner of Gotbackup. Okay, that's what it means. I'll talk about just a couple of them. The first one is the customer acquisition bonus. The customer acquisition bonus, just as the name goes, customer acquisition, is this. Whenever Gotbackup acquires a customer anywhere in the world, okay, through you, Gotbackup pays you. Gotbackup shares profits with you. Gotbackup gives you 50% of the cost of the product, whatever product. No, not whatever product. If it's the family pack, you got promoted, Gotbackup pays you 50%. Now, how much is 50% of $100? It's $50. Okay, technically, it's actually. Did you lose me there? I think. Okay, they have gone off momentarily. Okay, so the customer acquisition bonus is 50% of the cost of the family pack. So if you told a brother about this in Germany, and the brother said, I think I need it, and get started with it, of course, by using your reference, okay, your reference, and the person gets set up, okay? Gotbackup pays you 50% of the cost of the product, which is $100 is the cost of the product. 50% is $50 US. Now, how many $50 can you get? No limits. So if you have 10 people sign up onto Gotbackup in one day, it is 10 times 50. That's $500 for that day. If you have one person sign up a day for the next 1 month, that's 30 signups, right? 30 times 50, that's $1,500 you will be earning for that month. So customer acquisition can be really incredible. It depends on how fast you want to go with it. So you have no limits in terms of how much you can earn in a day, in a month. And is the only commission or bonus that Gotbackup can pay to you daily if you earn it, hourly if you earn it. So once it happens, you are paid. All the other commissions or bonuses are all paid monthly. Okay, if you qualify for it at the end of the month, you get that when they do their calculations. Okay, then if it's the enterprise solution system which you have recommended to someone and they buy it, Gotbackup pays you 25% of the annual subscription of that. What is the annual subscription of enterprise? Is $600. So 25% of $600 is $150. So what if you do 10 in a month? That means it's 10 times $150. That's $1,500 you can earn. You see the possibility of earning here? Incredible. The Gotbackup Pro is there. You can earn huge commission on that. Each time you promote Gotbackup Pro and someone gets signed up on it, you get commission as well. We will say something briefly on that. Now, let's look at this compensation plan, the grade on the screen. You see rank, you see tier commission, tier 1 commission, tier 2 commission. You can also earn generations commissions. You can earn dynamic compressions on the commissions. Then you see the one highlighted, which happens to be cycle match commission heading, right? Now, this is where I want us to focus on. You also have leadership bonus is another commission. You have rank pool is another commission. It's all as you grow, develop in the business or on the project. But you earn the cycle match commission only when you are a Sapphire rank on the project. Now, what is the Sapphire rank you're talking about here? Pretty simple. Just quickly look at this table we have here. Now, Gotbackup uses some rank to recognize and its affiliates or its strategic partners, and also to compensate the work that we do. So if Gotbackup acquires one customer through you, you are considered to be a bronze, which you see there. If you have 2, Gotbackup calls you a copper. Of course, depends on a few other things when it comes to silver, gold, and platinum. But for Sapphire, you need, in fact, from gold, platinum, Sapphire going, you need to be building a team. You need to have a team of people. Okay, for gold, if you have a team of 25 people in your organization, now, all brought in by you, not necessarily so. If you are gold, you need to have brought in directly or personally just 5 of those 25. The remaining, you may not even need to know them, but Gotbackup pays you commissions for that as well. If you are platinum, you need to have 40 in your minimum 40. You can have more, but minimum 40. And you would have, out of those minimum 40, you would have brought directly 10 people. Okay, but we're not looking at those right now. We're looking at from Sapphire. Sapphire, you need to have a total team of 50. Now, so 50 people, how is that possible? Now, you may have had just a few people in your organization that have brought in other people or have recommended other people, and that's how this works. Everybody needs cloud service. It is just getting the right one which suit what they want to do. And Gotbackup, it's suitable for that. It works on your Windows, it works on your iOS, it works on your Android. So for different operating system, it's just ideal. Okay, so now let's go back to the Sapphire. So let's use this formula. How is CycleMatch paid? CycleMatch is paid using a very simple formula. And what is it? Gotbackup says we will match the earning of the people you have brought into the organization. Now, whatever they earn in a month, we will match it by 25%. And that would be your CycleMatch commission. Now, what am I talking about? What if you had, let's take 10 people out of maybe a number of people you have personally brought in. So I'll use that 10. The number 10 is good for my calculation. Let's assume, so I'll make an assumption here, assuming those 10 people are earning $1,000 a month. Someone will ask, why $1,000? No, it could be $500. It could be $200. But I want to use 1,000 because it's a good figure, and it will give you an idea of the kind of earning, okay? But it could be more or it could be less. So 10 people making $1,000, and you are a Sapphire, 25% of $1,000 is $250 multiplied by 10. How much money is that? $2,500 is your earning as CycleMatch commission. Unbelievable, incredible. And this is coming from what other people are earning, right? Not you per se, but the people you brought in, whatever they earn from their cycle commissions, and cycle commissions come from people in your organization. So you put all of that together, it can come to some huge figures depending on how big your team or your organization grows. So 25% of 1,000 is 250. 250 times 10 is 2,500. Now, what if you were an emerald? Okay, I'm an emerald on the project with we have a few emeralds in the business on this call. I want to believe. So if you're an emerald, you have 50%. Now, how does that work? Now, 50% of 1,000. Remember, we are still using 50%. Sorry, we're still using 1,000 as the earning of the people who are in the organization. Now, 50% of 1,000 is 50. 500. Sorry, 500 times 10 is 5,000. That's the potential we are talking about. So your commission for that month will be how much? $5,000. Okay. Now we all want to go up in rank, and you want to go to the diamonds. If you are any of the diamonds, guess what? You make 100% of what the people you have personally brought in is earning or are earning. Okay. So if it's the same 1,000 we're looking at, 100% of 1,000 is how much? Is 1,000 times 10. That's $10,000. So the potential of of making 10,000 in this is just like this. Now, what if it's $100? 25%. It doesn't change. 25% of $100 is $25. $25 times 10, that's 200. But what if the $25 is times 50? It's times 100. Because this is growing, guys. You are an ambassador once you are a strategic partner. You are charged, you are giving the responsibility to promote this to the world. And how many people need this? You have over 1 billion people subscribe to iCloud. You have 1 billion subscription for Google. You have over 700 million users for Dropbox. So you can imagine, and people are switching. People who have heard about this and have seen the value for money, they are switching. So the potential of this is just mind-blowing. Let me ask this. In whatever you do, guys, you in a job, you're doing a business, you're running your own business, what are your chances of making $100,000 or $200,000 in a year? For many of us, our chances of making that kind of money is 0.001. Not many of us can say we can make $100,000 or $200,000 in a year. And some of us have been working in our at the position we are for 5 years, 10 years, 15, 20 years. The chances of making that is still 0.00. Gotbackup with this plan has the potential of making anyone earn such an unbelievable income. And that is why we are serious about this and we are building it around the world, because this can make a huge difference in the lives of people. Okay, in the lives of career person, in the lives of someone who do not have much opportunity, whatever it is. You have all kinds of people doing this. You have people with degrees, people without degrees, people with people well-positioned, people in high places. They are all doing it. Why? Because it gives a bigger opportunity. It gives anyone the chance to change their lives and to change the lives of their family. All right. For you, maybe it's not for you, but you know somebody whose life can be changed by being a part of a project like this. And guys, this is just starting. How old is Gotbackup? It's just 3 years old in April, right? And if 3 years people are making 4 digits on this project already, imagine what's going to happen when this is 5 years, and this is 7 years, 8 years, and 10 years. Mind blowing it would be. Okay. Now, you can, for someone who is into, who want to take this to a higher level, yes, you're using the service and you're like, I want to position myself very well to build this business. You can ask, how can I get upgraded to Gotbackup Pro? Now, Gotbackup Pro has some incredible features that is added to the basic family features. What's the basic family features? The 6 terabyte of space for 6 accounts, unlimited devices, and all the other things that come with it, but you get more. Okay, you get something we call the VTuber. VTuber is a video streaming service, just like YouTube, okay, or Venue, which you know can cost you money, a lot of money if you're having this on your own. This doesn't have any adverts and stuff like that. The value for this be somewhere around $500 a year subscription, just like something compared to Vimeo. You have the memory place, an incredible tool also that can be used for events. If you're into events, you are into you are a photographer or whatever. This is something you want to run for, grab. Is a great tool that we have found very useful. The memory place is basically a place in the cloud, okay, where you can save all your videos, pictures. If you are having any events and you have 50 people, each of them taking maybe 30 pictures, they don't have to flood a group page. If you guys are on a group, everybody is sending their pictures, their videos. When you look, you have thousands of pictures on that. Now, what Memory Place does is it gives you a place up in the cloud through, it could be through using QR code or using a link. You click on the link and link will just tell you load your pictures up to this space, and you can load all your pictures up to that space. And the one who is managing the memory place can put all the 50 people's pictures together and can share it with one link to everyone else. And one person can see everybody, pictures. So this is how the memory place works. Testimonial generator, if you are into service, and whether it's a school or other services, and you want the world to hear about you, you want to take advantage of testimonial generator. In this social media world, it will help package your videos, just by one click. It is on all your handles, your social handles, whether it is your TikTok, your Facebook, the other handles, okay? Testimonial generator will do that. It's value somewhere around 300. You have the email marketing platform, also 300. If you put all of this together, it should be close to almost 3,000. Guess what? Gotbackup is giving this to the public for $500 as a one-time payment. Okay, and then yearly, you will pay $200 as the yearly subscription. Okay, so this is not different from your 6 terabyte and other things. No, it's all part of it. So $200 will be for the memory place, the generator, the email marketing, plus signals and the other things that come with that. You pay so you don't pay $200 a year for this and pay $120 a year for the other one. No, once you pay $200 a year, once you upgrade, you want to pay $200 a year for the Gotbackup Pro, which includes everything. Now, Gotbackup gives you the project gives you a great support. So you don't need to worry about, I love this, but how can I explain it to people? Don't worry about that. We have regular online presentations. Okay, you're like, how can I understand how the project works or how the product works? Don't worry about that. We have regular trainings. Okay, we have different teams, regular trainings. You can take part in that. You will be giving us a personalized referral link, which you can use, which can be used for anyone you are referring in any part of the world. Okay. We have what else we have? You can, of course, we talk about the email marketing system. You can make proper use of it. We have, as for personal development on this project, is unbelievable. The community network and partnership is just mind-blowing. You get to meet people, which will, under normal circumstances, you might go to a lot of protocol. This breach everything, okay? Because you meet good people, you meet people from different backgrounds in different places just by being on the project. Guys, this is a service everybody needs. If not today, you meet someone who will need this, you will meet them tomorrow and they will need it. How much is it? Is it $1,000? No, it's a project everyone can afford. It's about $120. That's the entry point. And in Ghana, it's less than 1,500 cedis. Can you believe that starting you into a business that has the potential of making you earn $100,000 a year? Unbelievable. Sometimes I think the entry point of this project is a weakness of the project because people think it's too small, especially if you're looking at the business part. If you just want to use the service, no problem. Just be a part of it. The project, the Gotbackup strategic partnership, is optional. But for some of us, we look at it as a big deal. Okay? Why would you want to do this? Guys, one stream of income, you might be having a regular income, one stream of income. It is not reliable, it's not the best. Okay? You want to have other streams of income, and this is one of the best ways. Okay? Life is full of uncertainties, and you could have a lot today, tomorrow, everything is gone. So something like this, which may not always need you to be there, this creates residual income. You build this for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years. Guess what? You sleep the rest of the years, you make money every day. This is the kind of thing you want to do and you want to have. But there are not many opportunities like this for people to take advantage of. When should you get started? You should guess, you actually miss the best time to get started on this project. It was yesterday. But guess what? The next best time to start on a project like this is right now. So I suggest you see the person who invited you and ask them immediately, how can I start? Ask all your questions you want. And then the next thing is, how can you get started? Everything about this is just incredible. Ghana is becoming slowly a global hub or regional hub for Gotbackup. The CEO and his wife were in Ghana last year, the end of last year, and there was a huge event, we call it CRE 2025, okay? Cloud Revolution Experience 2025. And it pulled almost 1,000 people. Okay, there was no space in the hall. People were standing outside. If you look at the pictures on the screen, you see people at the back there standing up. Some people had to were turned away because there was no space. This is just the beginning. And this is going to go wide and wild. So you want to be a part of this, okay? And especially if you're in Ghana, you want to take advantage of it because Ghana is growing so fast in this business and on this project. It's becoming, this in no time is going to become, I believe, a household name. Now, I want to just show you a snippet of some commissions of what some people have earned, no names have been given there. But before I do that, I want to give a disclaimer, because the figures you will be seeing of strategic partner is only what is possible. It's not a guarantee that you will be making the same. You will earn the same once you get started, okay? Because while some, is 4 digit, and you will even see you see a 5 digit income. These are only results of what results are the results of this typically what some people have put in terms of their time, their commitment, their investment, in terms of time investment, their consistency, and all of that. You can earn that if you put in the same. But let me tell you, your success in Gotbackup, okay, will require many things. Your learning, your consistent action, developing yourself, and your personal effort. It will all make a difference when it comes to the income you earn. Having said that, no, before I do that, let me go off just a minute. I am streaming live, so let me go off the. Once I do this, let me see if I can get. I need to quickly talk to one or two partners here. Let me open the. Okay, so you can unmute. If Professor. Just trying to get. Okay, Prof. Where is the name? Agoma. Okay. Professor Agoma, is he on the call? Please, if you're on the call, Prof, can you unmute?
Yeah, I am, please.
Okay, Prof. You
Thank you.
great to have you. Well, welcome. And
Thank
I
you.
think you joined the Gotbackup project just I don't know. Are you a month in the project or on the project, or 2 months yet?
Yeah, I'm less than a month.
Less than a month. And my understanding
15th.
is that you have all besides the cloud storage and the other benefits you are getting, you have already started making impact and you are making earnings as well. Tell us, what do you think about the project? What's your experience?
Yeah, it's quite exciting and interesting.
Okay.
A very long story, but I'll try to make it short.
Please do.
In December, I is full, my memory is full. I should delete or get storage. I tried. We're not. I wasn't do anything about it. I decided to order for iPhone 17 from US at 1,005 without tax. Somebody was coming on the 22nd. So I actually placed the order because of this, just for the space. The phone is okay, there's nothing wrong. Then I shared the idea with my son in China. He's doing PhD. So, Daddy, don't buy, I'll get it from China for you.
Mm-hmm.
We were contemplating, and I couldn't buy the phone. And I find it uncomfortable to use the phone because of the storage. So I had a hard drive. I brought it I work at Gimpa. I'm a staff for Gimpa. I brought it to the IT department. The gentleman was helping me. He was downloading something, 3.2 or whatever on my computer. We tried about 1 or 2 hours. He took me to his office using his MacBook. I use iPhone. MacBook, we tried almost the whole day. I couldn't make it. So I brought an hard drive of 1 terabyte. So he was going to format it so that I can create a space and be able to down my data, my document on that.
Mm.
All of a sudden, I mean, I had a link. Our director for academic affairs, I saw a name on the platform. I'm sure she's there. She shared a link like this, or some storage. I said, hey, what is this storage matter?
Mm.
I joined that Wednesday. Yeah, it was Wednesday exactly. I joined. I listened to the program. Actually, I wasn't looking for the monetary aspect. It's the
Mm-hmm.
service. I compare.
Okay.
Oh, iCloud, you'll be giving 6 terabytes, 120. I was going to use 1,500 to buy a new phone or this. And I saw something $120. I didn't even think
Mm.
twice. I called, I
Okay.
asked, I should send me this thing. And that night, that very night, around 10, 11, I worried Auntie Vera, Madam Vera
Mm-hmm.
Gavo.
That's it. Vera.
That
Yep.
night, I think I stand up around 11 p.m. and I
Wow.
got it is my 6 terabyte. Interestingly, as I share the idea with people, in
Really
fact,
incredible.
less than 1 month now, I think I have more than $500. More than five hundred
Wow.
dollars in my wallet. Yes.
Wow.
Last week, quick pay or whatever sent me
Mm-hmm.
what do you call
Pay
it?
quicker.
Yeah, quicker send me email to set up my this one to pay money. They send me 400 something. There's another 100 plus in the system. So yes, the money I paid, the 120, I got it back.
You got it back
And I'm
already.
really making
So it's
yeah, I got this back within a month. Yeah. It's
thank you. Thank
quite
you.
interesting.
So that's just a
Yeah, so
test.
that's
Yeah.
yes. I asked
Thank you.
before I twin over to um the the business aspect. I asked for two
Okay.
questions and they
Mm-hmm.
were addressed. I know about network marketing. Forever Living product, we brought it to Ghana. So over 20 years, I was in network marketing. So the first thing that make you successful in the network is the product. The product should speak for itself. You don't talk about it. The product speak for itself. And in the case of God back, it's fantastic. It's good. We need it. The second one is the marketing plan. That is so easy. Other network, every month you have to do something before you earn on your downlines. This one is one time you subscribe. That ends it. You continue to do whatever you do at your own pace. You are still paid. I asked again, is that all? They say yes. I asked again, is that all? Then I decided to share. The third one that will make you successful is your integrity. That one is personal matter. It's your integrity. If you are, you are trusted person, you talk to anybody, they will join you. So maybe this is my advice. Those who are listening to me, these three conditions, if you meet them, rush for this program, and your future is bright. Thank you so much. This is my experience, and I think I'm targeting $1,000 every month this year, $2,000 every month next year. Then next 3 years we'll be flying on 5,000 to 10,000, and my target is to be um, at least Sapphire by April, and trusting God to be a diamond before the September program. That's my experience and my expectation. Thank you for the opportunity, Doc. Um, what's happening?
Okay, so there was a small technical hitch. Mr. Prof, we heard you clearly, and I think I'll be back now.
Oh, okay, okay,
Thank you very
okay.
much, Prof. It was such a joy listening to you. And there's nothing more impacting than a true story, a true testimony of those who are living what they are talking about. Congratulations. And we really look forward to seeing you move as fast as you have said. You are striding with lots of purpose, and your target is clear, your aim is clear, your focus is tangible. Congratulations. And I believe that the other partners on the call this evening are listening, and you are, if you are an invited guest, I believe that you are seeing that when we are talking about Gotbackup, it is real. It is something that we are living. Now, let me invite more questions if there are. Are there any other questions? Okay. If there are no more questions, we are past 9:31. We are wrapping up. Thank you so much, everyone, for being with us this evening. And if you have been invited by someone, kindly get close to the person. And if you have any other question, you can ask the person who invited you. But by all means, do not doubt. By all means, do not think that this does not work. The service is fantastic. The opportunity is real. Go ahead and let's move together and join the team. Thank you so much. And let me quickly acknowledge those partners, everyone who is on the call tonight. I see Akosua, Amanda, I see Emerald, Emma, I see Enyonam Sepenu, I see Ayuram, Francesca, Gloria, Geneva, Jonathan, Kakra. I see Lady Lillian, Raphael, I see Susan, I see Tudor, and I see Auntie Vera. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Until we see you again, it's good night, God blessing, and then have a good night with encounters tonight.